We are live. Here we go. Hi, YouTube. All right, so today we're talking about X and Y intercepts. X and Y intercepts. Again, all an x-intercept is where the graph crosses the x-axis. Remember, this is the x-axis right here. So wherever the graph crosses the x-axis, that is an x-intercept. All right? A y-intercept, we've already talked about a lot, but it's where the graph crosses the y-axis. That's where it crosses the y-axis. So where the graph crosses the y-axis is your y-intercept. Now I'm going to show you how to find the x-intercept and how to find the y-intercept when you're given something in standard form like this. All right? Notice x-intercept is written as blank 0. Your y is always 0. So really it looks something like this. Blank, comma, 0. That's what your x-intercept looks like. Y-intercept, your x is going to be 0, and your y you're trying to find out. Okay? So let's jump into some of these problems here. We're going to find the x and y intercept, and then we're going to put it in standard form. Or I'm sorry, we're going to put it in slope-intercept form and graph. Actually, we may not even have to do that. All right, so let's take a look at this. To find the x-intercept, right, we need to know x. Would y'all agree? Yeah. So if I rewrite this, 2x minus 5y equals 10. Guess what we don't need here? If we want to get x, guess what we don't need to know? I'll give you a hint. You don't need to know y. Yeah, you don't need to know y. So y, essentially what happens here is gone. Don't worry about y. Don't worry about y. So what do we have left? We have 2x equals 10. That's a one-step equation. What do you do to both sides? Yeah. Divide by 2. Good work. So what does x equal? 5. Good. X equals 5. How do we write that as x-intercept form? Well, 5, 0. 5, 0. Is that pretty simple? That's pretty simple, right? Okay. That's easy. That's easy. Good. That's what I like to hear. For the y-intercept, same idea. Okay, I'm going to rewrite this. 2x minus 5y equals 10. All right, if I'm trying to find the y-intercept, what don't I need up here? I don't need the 2x. Yeah, I can get rid of the 2x. Now we rewrite it. Negative 5y equals 10. What do I do to both sides? Divide by negative 5. Divide by negative 5. So what does y equal? Negative 2. So we put it in y-intercept form. It's 0, negative 2. Was that kind of easy, kind of not easy? Because, so what happened? So think about this. I like you said that. Our y-intercept. What is our x on our y-intercept? 0. Good. So if I plug in 0 in for x, what's 2 times 0? 0. That's why 2x is gone. You see what we did there? Good question. So right here, if you go to x-intercept, right? What is our y when we're trying to find the x-intercept? 0. So I come down here. What is negative 5 times 0? 0. So that's gone. Just when you're finding x-intercept or y-intercept. Okay? Good. That's a good question. Good question. So just when you're finding x-intercept and y-intercept. Now trying to graph this, we have to know how to graph points. We have to know how to graph points. If I want to go to 5, 0, where do I go here? I'm at 0, 0. On the x, yeah. I go where? Yeah, 5 to the right, correct? Yeah, because I'm on the x and I go to 5, which is right there. I'm going to put a dot on that, on the x. That's my x-intercept right there, where that dot is at 5, 0. Now, what is my y-intercept? We said 0, negative 2. So I go to 0, 0. Where do I go from there? Down. Yeah, I go down 2, right? I go down 2 to right there, and I put a dot. Hey, guess what? I have my y-intercept. I have my x-intercept. Guess what I just need to do now? Yeah, just draw a line. Just draw a line. Yeah, you just draw a line, and I'm done. Now, that might not be a perfect understanding of what that graph looks like, but we know the y-intercept, we know the x-intercept, we drew a line connecting those dots. That's really all that needs to be done. Okay? Let's look at the next one. Okay, let's look at the next one. So for this question, I'm just going to rewrite these twice. Plus 6y negative 18. 3x plus 6y equals negative 18. All right? If I'm trying to find the x-intercept, what can I cross out here? The y. Yeah, the y's gone. So I'm left with 3x equals negative 18. What do I do? What's the steps there? Divide by 3. So x equals, that is negative 6. So the way we write that is negative 6, 0. Negative 6, 0. All right? Tim, if I'm trying to find the y-intercept here, what do I need to get rid of? Yeah, the 3x. The 3x is gone. That's really what it comes down to. That's gone. Because we know that x equals 0 for a y-intercept, so 3 times 0 is 0. So I rewrite that. 6y equals negative 18. What's 6? And what do I do here? Divide 6, yeah. So y equals negative 3. Good. So my answer is 0, negative 3. Should be pretty simple. Okay, that's again, just eliminate one of the variables and then divide and get your answer. We are recording. Would you like to say hey? Hello. That was Tim, by the way. All right, now we need to graph these points. Negative 6, 0. So I start at 0, 0. And where do I go? What direction do I go for negative 6, 0? Go to the what? Well, the right has positive numbers. Yeah, we're on the x-intercept. Go to the left to negative 6, right? And I put a dot. Good. So that is my x-intercept, right? It's where it crosses the x-axis. All right. What about my y-intercept? What do I do? Go down to negative 3. Excellent. All right. Now what do I do? Just draw a line. Yeah, draw a line. Draw a line. And that's what we did. We drew a line. Tell me, what kind of slope is this going to be? A negative slope. It's going down. What kind of slope is this going to be? Positive. Because going up. Yeah. Excellent job. Excellent job. Good. Yeah, that is how you find the x-intercept and y-intercept when you're in standard form. So good work. Good work. Does anybody want to give us an outro? And
okay, thank you guys.